I mean, what can I say? Lock and locking sound brush is exactly how I perfect my base routine to get this flawless, seamless, airbrushed base every single time. And obviously I'm gonna give y'all some acne baddie low risk recommendations. So grab that makeup bag and let's get into it. And baddies, you know what I always say, if you don't prep your skin, your makeup's not going to make up the way it needs to make up. So make sure you prep your skin. I already prepped mine and we can move on to the next step. For primer, I'm using the Milk Power Grip Primer. I haven't used this primer in a long time and also it like matches me today. So I was like, perfect. This is one of my favorite low risk primers. And by low risk, I mean it's not likely to trigger your acne based on the ingredients list, but low risk does not mean no risk. So always check the ingredients list for yourself if you are going to try any products I'm going to recommend for you today. Now, I always do my brows before my base because I feel like that really truly does help in not messing up my base later on. And obviously, using the NYX brow glue. And I'm just going to clean up the bottom of my brows with the NARS Pot Concealer. Okay, now for foundation, I'm going to use the House Labs foundation. I actually haven't used this foundation in such a long time, but I absolutely love it and I need to be using it more. I feel like this is probably one of the most low risk acne safe foundations on the market, period. I am using the Say Big Brush to blend this out, but honestly, any dense flat top brush will do the job. And also make sure you avoid your under eye area when blending your foundation because then that can cause excess creasing in your under eyes and we don't want that. For cream bronzer, Rare Beauty cream bronzer stick, hello. It literally blends like butter. You really don't have to do much work to get this to look seamless. The key is to blend. Take your time blending. Next for concealer, using the Tower 28 concealer, y'all. Honestly is one of my #1 recommendations for acne prone skin. I have not used her in such a long time. So I was like, yeah. I need to use her again. Now, if you couldn't tell already, I am absolutely a brush baddie. If you're struggling with your coverage and your base and you're using a beauty blender, try making that switch. I promise you, you'll love it. Like, I'm sorry. Hello? And that's not even all the way blended. Come on. For cream blush, obviously, Rare Beauty Matte Bouncy Blushes. A key component to a flawless base is setting your creams with a setting spray before you go on to powders. And obviously, using my Charlotte Tilbury. And then once that's dry, I'm going to go in with my setting powder first and put this everywhere I put concealer. And I like to press in my powder with the powder puff, almost as if I'm like blending it into my under eyes. Now for powder bronzer, obviously, using my Juvia's Place in the shade Tan, like always. And I'm using light, quick tapping motions like this to make sure I'm not emphasizing my texture. Okay, baddies, I just quickly did my eye look and filled in my brows with the NYX Bladen shade. Next, we're gonna move on to powder blush. I literally love the Tower 28 Get Set blush in the shade Sawtell Slushy. Next, we're gonna do some highlights. Obviously, Say Quartz Glow. And I obviously need a new one, like tomorrow. Anyways, I'm just gonna tap this on all the high points of my face to bring back that glow. And then I'm just gonna do my lip combo. And after that, baddies, we just do one last layer of setting spray just to lock it all in. And this, baddies, is the final freaking look. Everything about it is just giving content. Like, what can I say? Don't forget to tag an acne prone baddie friend so we can be acne prone baddies together. I love you, baddies, so much. You literally have no idea. Bye.